Hi, welcome to the Steve video blog, where today I am about to go through a massive upgrade of my computer systems in my basement. So I've decided that I want to finalize the way I have my servers set up. When I first set them up, they were done in a bit of a haphazard way. I didn't pay much attention to issues like complete I don't know, symmetry between the two. One server set up one way, the other one's set up another way, and I don't particularly like that. And the motherboard and CPU that I've got is a bit underpowered, and what I decided to do was go all out, get proper server motherboards, server CPUs, the appropriate amount of disk space, and so on, in order to have a correct, or what I would say a final setup of my basement servers. Okay, so I'll give you a view of what I have now before I actually get started. Ready? Okay, here we go. So what we've got is my basement. Here are my servers. These are my black beauties here, these two guys. And they're the ones that are going to basically get a facelift today. Alright? These other guys are not in use. They're just basically turned off. And that's it's an old PC. It's my old desktop. Over here is the boxes full of stuff. Basically 2 motherboards, 2 CPUs, memory, and disk drives, which are basically going to go inside my servers. So this, let's see, this usually takes about a day or two to get this thing done. And I typically suffer through this. It's not an easy process. It's tedious, laborious, and you have to be a total geek to really, I don't know, put up with the mess that you throw yourself into. But I thought, I've done this many times before in the past. God knows, this is actually about my 3rd set of upgrades and so on that I've done to these servers, and I thought it'd be fun to do a video blog of the work that I do here to see how it goes, so people can see what's involved in this kind of an effort, and it could be kind of fun to throw it up on YouTube. So so here we go. It's roughly, what time is it? It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's actually Thanksgiving Day. This is my project for today, is to do the server upgrades. And welcome to, hang out and watch me go through this upgrade process. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually unpack things, get ready to start the upgrade process, and I'll show you what I do as I move through this. Okay. Well, for some reason, this thing suddenly kicked out. Maybe there's a time limit to the recording I can do for a single AVI. But anyway, so just to finish off my comments, this is all the disk space I will need for the rest of my life. If I ever fill up 2 terabytes worth of stuff and an operating system greater than 250 gigabytes, I don't know, that'd be like total bloatware. I can't imagine that ever happening. So as far as the Intel server boards, these are the 3, I don't know if you can see it. It's the 360, the S3200 series motherboards from Intel. They support the ECC memory, which is important for a server. And of course the memories that I got are ECC memories. It's unregistered memory. From what I can tell, systems that, motherboards that go up to about 8 gigabytes of available disk space, of memory, don't support registered if you want to get the server boards that go 32, 64, 100 so gigabytes, at that point they do support the registered memory. So I guess those who designed motherboards decided that 8 gigabytes or 4 DIMM slots, or I guess in this case it's going to be 4, but 4 DIMM slots worth of memory doesn't require registered memory. So, but we got the error correction, we got the ECC memory, which is very important. One quick note, this server over here, this guy, well, the two of them at one point didn't have ECC memory. And one day I came in and this guy right here, the one on the left, it wouldn't boot, totally crashed. No, it was my big file system area was totally corrupted. It was RAID 5'd, but the problem was that the memory system on this guy went bad. It didn't have ECC memory, and basically the file system got corrupted because the memory got corrupted, and RAID 5 was not going to be able to save the day at all. It was a memory corruption error that caused me about a day's worth of headaches, and at that point I upgraded both of these guys to new motherboards with ECC memory, but it wasn't quite the motherboards I wanted, etc., etc. Alright, so that's where we are, and now the real work's going to begin. We're going to start taking these guys down and stuffing those boxes with these new components. I wish it's a lot easier. Let me put it this way. It's a lot easier said than done. Believe me. Okay, so next step, I'm going to start shutting down the systems. I'm going to work on one of the systems. I've got that system totally backed up. I'm going to bring that up with with one set of hardware. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reinstall Red Hat. One point I didn't make was the operating system I'm going to put on these things is going to be Red Hat Enterprise Linux 5. I paid for it. I want it fully supported. I'm not going to put any free software. Well, it's open source software, but it's paid for open source software with the full support and backing of Red Hat Corporation. And so I've just burnt the brand new CD with the latest version. It's Red Hat 5.2, and I've got my my installation numbers and all that to basically start from scratch. I'm going to put fresh install of Red Hat, and I'm going to do the same with the other one, and the installation procedure is going to be exactly the same with the other one. So both systems, when they first come up, they should be identical except for their network addresses. Okay, wish me luck.